We've seen dog-themed tokens make massive runs, not only this cycle, but in the previous cycle, and even Doge from as early as when it was launched many years ago. So, with dog-themed tokens absolutely pumping, is there a chance that we could see a rotation into cat-themed tokens? Well, that is what this video is about, and I want to share with you how maybe some of these cat tokens have potential to do a 10x, 50x, or maybe even 100x from now. So let's dive straight into it. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Dirk. Follow my channel down below on YouTube and follow my page on Instagram. The link is down below. All right, so let's start off with this dog with hat with, okay, unbelievable. This coin is now at a $4.6 billion market cap. This coin has literally done 1,000x since the beginning of January last year. So basically in the last 4 months, this coin did 1,000x. How insane is that? If you had bet $1,000 on WIF at the beginning and held it till today, you'd have turned that into $1 million. Absolutely crazy. But dog with hat is not the only dog coin, as you probably know. Now in CoinGecko, you can actually go to the selection. There's a dog themed coins by market cap. So you can look at all the different cryptocurrencies that are based around a dog and have a dog type of theme. So obviously the oldest is Dogecoin. It is sitting still at the top with a $30 billion market cap. Then last cycle we had Sheep, right? That came out of nowhere and it went to something like a $30 billion market cap. It's currently sitting at a $17 billion market cap. Now this cycle in 2024, we have WIF, dog with hat. Now it's at a $4.4 billion market cap. But there's a bunch of other dog themed tokens like Floki, like Bonk. And you can see the whole list as you scroll down here. Myro is one on Solana. It's still a $300 million market cap. And you can see there's tons of different dog type tokens. And obviously, guys, we are at a stage here in the crypto markets where I think it's just become accepted that memes are here to be traded. We know they have no real value. It's funny, it's a meme. But at the end of the day, we're all just speculating on these tokens. People are gambling. That is basically what it is. Trying to get in earlier than what the other people are doing. And if you get in early enough and you can make those massive rides to the upside, well, hopefully you're going to cash out somewhere near the top before it all comes going down, because eventually in the next bear market, it is probably all going to drop like over 90% again. And especially the majority of these coins, like you can see, you can go down these lists like Tama Doge, Poly Doge, Melon Doge, like, there's all variations and spin-offs trying to ride the dog themed tokens, but the majority of these aren't going to make it, of course. So obviously be careful of what you buy into and don't make the mistake of thinking that any of these coins actually have any fundamental value, okay? It's not like a company, it's not like the stock market, this is just memes. They have a token, you can trade them, there's a lot of money flowing into them, a lot of money being churned through them, but at the end of the day, the goal is still to be able to buy low and sell high and get out with a profit, because at the end of the day, once it goes up in the bull market, once the bull market peaks, it goes back down again. And obviously you don't want to round trip that. If you have the chance of getting in early and you turn small capital into life-changing capital by getting 100x or 300x or 500x in some cases, the few lucky people that did that, be smart about it, guys. If it's life-changing money, take some off the table, at least lock in profits to be able to have that, and don't round trip everything like so many people end up doing. We've seen it every single cycle. People get lucky, they turn small amounts into millions, and then they think they were skilled, they have some sort of special edge or talent that allows them to pick winning coins. But at the end of the day, they got lucky in the bull market with the right timing. They held it, so they had that conviction. But at some point, it's going to come back going down again. And, if you hold that thinking that you have special skills and it has nothing to do with luck, well, it's very easy to turn those millions back into 6 figures or 5 figures or even less, especially if you start getting tilted and start chasing different plays to try and get the money back, just like many gamblers do. And that is the story of many people in crypto. They hit it big, they have life-changing money, they fail to take profits, they continue to gamble all the way until they're back where they started, or even worse, and go into debt or into the negative, even less than where they started. So don't let that be you. lesson from me personally, from being here in these markets, having seen this, having known and seen many people, especially online accounts that were killing it in the bull market, that made millions or tens of millions, and that eventually ended up all the way back down again. Don't let that be you. If you are lucky enough to get that life-changing money, be smart about it and at least take half or 75%, lock it away, put it into something that's real, you know, maybe real estate properties, maybe a business, maybe treasuries, something like that, that if it is life-changing money, like if it's millions of dollars, make sure that you take care of yourself for the rest of your life and not have a story to tell where you had $10 million and then you continue to gamble it all away and now you're back to working at McDonald's again. Don't let that be your story. Anyways, bit of a tangent there. Let's get back into the dog coins. So, as you can see, these market caps are absolutely insane. With multiple market caps here, we have 5 coins with over $1 billion in market cap themed around dog tokens. Now, as you know by the title of this video, there is also a category called cat-themed tokens, and they haven't really done as well yet as the dog tokens. I don't know why. You know, cats are awesome. There's a lot of people who have cats around the world who love cats. Dogs are cool too, but let's see the cat owners jump to these cat coins. Are we going to see that rotation of the narrative? And you can see over here, currently, MEW is sitting at 685 million. That is the top cat market cap coin. Okay, then we have WEN sitting here at 300 million. We have POPCAT sitting at $274 million. So the interesting thing here is with these cat tokens, even if POPCAT, for example, 274 million, if that were to do the same as what WIF is doing right now, we'd be still looking at about a 15x on that. And that's obviously not the crazy 100x that everyone would like to have. But go down the list, see what's available here. We have Toshi, 200 million. We have LMEOW, okay, LMEOW, $59 million market cap. So if that does 100x, that's 5.9 billion. That's a little bit higher than where WIF is. Will it ever do that? Only time will tell. But there is an argument to be made that, you know, if everyone's betting on meme coins and different animals, you know, dogs, cats are popular. Maybe we'll get pandas, penguins, all sorts of stuff later on. Apes, we've already had a little bit in the last cycle. But there is quite a serious collection here of cat tokens. And the market caps, while they aren't as huge as dog-themed tokens, they're still here in the tens of millions and even hundreds of millions of dollars, and there is potential here for the upside. Now, what I would personally do is when taking any bets on these meme coins, like I said, it's all speculation, it's all gambling, it's all getting in early and hoping that there is more to run, that there are other people going to buy in after you that pump the price so that your tokens get worth more and that hopefully you can cash out for a profit. That's the whole idea behind these things. It is not any sort of fundamental investing. Okay, so always keep that in mind. That's why we're only investing risk capital. Any stuff like this, you should see it as gambling money or money you can purely afford to set on fire. If it goes to zero, okay, that's fine, right? So whatever that is for you, whether it's $100 or 1,000 or 10,000, it has to be that complete risk capital. So what I personally would do with these meme coins is, due to the nature of it being pure speculation and gambling, I would look to just remove my initial at a 2x. It's the safest way, and since we are still relatively early in this bull cycle, in my opinion, okay, we're not super early, but we are still here, and I think we still have that kind of mania to come. That means that there's a good chance that a lot of these coins are going to do at least a 2x, which means that if you put in, let's say you put in $1,000, if that turns into $2,000, remove your initial $1,000, make it risk-free, and then you have those rest of the tokens that you can just comfortably hold. If they go to zero, that's fine. You didn't have it to begin with, and they were basically free tokens at that point. And if it does a 5x or a 10x or a 100x from that point, you can very comfortably hold that because you've got no money of your own put in. And I think, anyway, for me, in my experience, that is the best way to play these coins, because then, you know, you're not risking thousands or tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars on meme tokens that could rug or that are inevitably probably going to drop 90% or more. At that point, you've taken out all your initial capital, so it's basically like a free portfolio, and that is how I would be looking to play it. Now, POPCAT has been getting a lot of attention. It is already a $274 million market cap. It's at 27 cents. So it's not that early, but this is one of the ones that I personally like that I think has potential here for upside. But another one that I like that has potential and that I see a lot of people talking about lately is LMEOW, and that is a much smaller market cap. It's definitely not the tiniest by any means. It's at $60 million, but this one is interesting for this reason. Now, as you've probably seen the news, FTX founder SBF was sentenced to 25 years for the fraud that he committed with FTX, with the exchange, right? But the interesting thing about that is he got 25 years. This person on Twitter, GCR Classic, look at this date, 23 December 2022. So this is like literally just after the FTX collapse. He predicted SBF would be sentenced to 24 years. And now the sentencing came out literally just a couple days ago, 25 years. GCR, he's made some incredible predictions already on his Twitter. And one of the predictions that he made here back in 8th of Feb 2023 is he's saying waiting for the LMEOW token that catalyzes a paradigm shift in the meme investing away from dog tokens to cat tokens. So in the same way, like he predicted SBF sentencing over a year in advance and almost perfectly accurately, he also made this prediction here about the LMEOW token and the shift away from dog tokens to potentially cat-themed tokens. So that leaves us with the LMEOW price over here being at 6 cents. It's about just under $60 million in market cap, and as you can see, obviously it's not early. I mean, even just a couple days ago it was trading at 1 cent, so it's already up like a 5x over the last week or so, but still nothing too crazy. As you've seen with these market caps, with Dog with Hat is over $4 billion. So even if this does a 10x, it's still only at 600 million, which, you know, there's multiple coins over $1 billion in the dog category. So can cats do this too? Well, time is going to tell, but I thought it was an interesting narrative, an interesting play, and I could totally see it making sense and happening that way in these markets where people have just kind of accepted that, hey, we're just trading memes now. That's cool. We don't need fundamentals. We don't need good teams. We don't need a product. We just need a funny meme and a community behind it, and we trade it, and that seems to be happening with the dog coins. So why not the cat coins? Make sure you follow my page or my channel down below. And if you do want more guidance from me, I have a VIP group, a private Discord group with more than 2,600 members. I have a complete education package where I have courses about a crypto beginner's course, a complete course about trading, reading charts, trading with spot leverage for crypto, for forex, for all sorts of things. That's all included in VIP. I write a monthly newsletter for my VIP members that's like 40 to 50 pages with updates, research, coin analysis, all that kind of stuff. I do private updates. I do daily market insights, charts. I share real-time trade ideas, things that I buy and sell in real time in the Discord. And if you want more success with crypto, if you want help navigating these markets, it is just the best place to be, in my opinion. The link is in the description down below if you want to join us. I'm closing the doors on April 8th. So in less than 2 weeks from now, actually just a little bit over a week, I will be closing the doors to new members because the bull market is progressing to a point where I think after April 8th, I just don't want to take on new members because we're getting higher and higher and higher. And obviously the higher the market goes, the more risk there is to the downside and the less chance for profit there is to the upside. So if you still want to join, come and check it out. The link is in the description down below. Join us in VIP. It is a very profitable place to be. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.